From hotspots to hidden gems, it's your guide to all things local, the LA Unscripted way, and tonight we want to be your Valentine. Roses are red, violets are blue. Will you be my Valentine? Because I heart you. Welcome to LA Unscripted, everyone. I'm Dana Devin, and tonight I'm playing Cupid to match you up with some of our favorite V-Day ideas. Now, there's only one place to start that kind of show, and it's right here at the birthplace of the box bouquet, J'adore le fleur.
Hi, my name is Elisa.
Hi, my name is Elisa.
And this is our flower boutique.
J'adore les fleurs. J'adore les fleurs is in French. It means I adore flowers. The French culture was one of the driving inspirations in the beginning when we opened our first flower boutique here in Studio City.
So the dream started with my mother-in-law. She's been a florist for many years before JLF had opened. She had a small mom and pop shop in Glendale. She would always push us to get into the industry with her. However, Elisa, my sister-in-law, and I were in school during that time. I was in fashion school, Elisa was in law school. When it came time for us to open a business as a family, we wanted to modernize the way of giving and receiving flowers. We wanted luxury packaging, branded, then the flower arrangements. So our signature is our packaging. Whether it's a birthday or an anniversary, we like to guide our clients into making the perfect choice. We have JLF anniversary boxes. You can personalize how many years you have been together. What's new this season is our new vase à fleurs. We invented the first vase made out of cardboard material. There's a glass vase inside, and we were inspired by the modern ceramic vase.
Okay, so what is this arrangement that we're doing?
This is our signature 100 rose box. It's very popular.
Oh my God. These flowers last so long, you guys, but how do you even make them last longer?
It's important. The environment definitely matters, and watering as well. You would have to water it every other day. You would just open up from the middle and add a little bit of water.
You know, it never ceases to amaze me how happy people get when they receive or even send out our arrangements. The power that flowers have when it comes to the five senses is undescribable.
Teach me how to finish this off. I don't know how many roses we have so far, but we're probably not at 100 yet.
So you're gonna try to put roses in between each rose, a little bit, one a little bit more taller than the other layer, so you give the illusion of the round dome shape.
I actually think I can finish this. I know you're really busy with other orders. Yes. Do you want to lead and I'll just finish this one?
I'm gonna trust this on you.
Trust me, because I will do
All
this
right.
just right for you. Nana, I'm finished. Come look. Look, I put a D.
It's beautiful, but it was for Samantha. It was supposed to be an S.
Oh, but it's delightful. It's divine.
It's for Samantha. And what is all this mess?
What mess?
All this mess here. We gotta clean this up.
Okay.
In addition to beautiful flowers, beautiful packaging, as a company and a local small business, it gives back a lot to the community as well. Make March Matters is an annual campaign by Children's Hospital Los Angeles. Every year we would come up with smaller collection of flowers from which we donate profits to CHLA. The design was done by little drawings by kids who lost their homes in 2020 war in Armenia. The modern world has so much negativity and sadness that there are very few things that make people genuinely happy. Flowers are something that you can have one flower and your space and area can become brighter and happier immediately.
Stunning, right? And it smells amazing in here, by the way. Okay, you have the flowers, but where to dine that's romantic and has great cocktails? I got you covered in this LA Revealed.
So So I'm sure you've driven by this plenty of times on Forest Lawn and hadn't known that we were in here. And you combine the space and the service and the great food, and you know, it's not something that you would expect to find in this part of town. Hi, I'm Sean Anderson of Santuari, and I am revealing the secret sanctuary tucked away in Toluca Lake. Now, Santuari literally translates into sanctuary in the Catalan dialect of northern Spain. So the owners purposely designed this to be kind of a homage to their favorite places on holiday in the Mediterranean. So you can see the room here is more like Mallorca, south of Spain. Back in the green room, more of like Moroccan, Moorish, kind of Turkish vibe to it. Out on our terraces, it's like a Santorini, Greek Isle, Club Med kind of a feel to it. The building was built originally as a social club for all the movie stars and studio execs of all the studios around here in Burbank. And the restaurant in the space here itself is kind of a perk for all of the movie stars who were members of the club. And then over the years, the building went public. In 2019, we did a 2-year remodel, and this is what you see as Santuari was born. This is actually a whole fish.
Fish. What kind of fish?
A dorade. Chef does cashew romesco sauce. Our menu definitely changes seasonally. We do everything from caviar service to, you know, whole fish, a lot of Mediterranean. LA Magazine called us one of the most transporting restaurants in Los Angeles. And so when people come in, it's like you're at a seaside resort. You know, very approachable elegance is what we like to call it.
Okay, I hope you're taking notes because dinner always comes with dessert here at LA Unscripted, and this next place is better than SEX. Hey, that's the actual name of it. That's not me saying that.
Better Than Sex, a dessert restaurant, is the only restaurant that has desserts, cocktails, and wine in a sit-down setting. We're famous for our rim drinks. The most popular desserts, one of them is the Missionary Crisp. Another thing that's really popular is the Cookie Nookie Pie. The desserts are sexy, the drinks are sexy, and it's perfect for a date night out or bachelorette party. People come in here to celebrate absolutely everything. I would say for sure, half of the people that come in are celebrating a birthday or anniversary. We also get people who respond to our confirmations and say celebrating life. The decor, it's grown sexy. It's definitely very romantic, dimly lit. I went to the first Better Than Sex restaurant in 2018 in Key West, and I loved it so much that I had to open one for you all here in Los Angeles.
Okay, so I'm so excited. We're back in the kitchen with Natalie. And Natalie, I think you're the Afro-chefsiac. Get it? Aphrodisiac, Afro-chefsiac?
I love it.
And what is this right here?
This is our Missionary Crisp. So essentially it is an apple crisp, and it's not done yet. We're just gonna scoop one big scoop onto here,
okay,
and press it down.
Okay, got it.
This is our crack candy, crack caramel, and this is what we use as a garnish. So if you want to stab this right there.
Okay. Oh my God,
and
this is so gorgeous.
It's gonna hold everything up.
This is a true foodgasm. Oh, it's delicious.
Our original Choco Cab.
Stop it right now, my 2 favorite things in one glass. All right, we're gonna try some man candy, ladies. All right, here we go. Oh, that's so good. Do I have chocolate on my face? Be honest. Okay, good, thanks.
So it's definitely an adult-themed restaurant. There are some risque photos throughout, but we will not deny your little ones if you want to bring them in.
Just be prepared to have the talk afterwards.
Yes.
Yes.
And this is our kinkier key lime pie.
I like this key lime pie so much, I might just make out with it. I'm still thinking about that key lime pie. Okay, Cupid here is drawing back her bow, and I'm gonna shoot it right at some cocktails, some chocolates, and a great date idea next. LA Unscripted from JLF Flowers will be right back. Could you do me a favor and could you call my husband and see if he's ordered me flowers, and if not, put it on his card, biggest bouquet you have. Of course. Welcome back to LA Unscripted's Valentine's Day celebration from the rulers of the rose world, JLF Flowers. I'm Dana Devin. Now let's head to the Pacific Palisades where Olivia De Bortoli has a fun new sponsor.
Some of the biggest golf pros are coming here to LA for the Genesis Invitational, so naturally I set up a little competition.
So the Genesis Invitational is a premier PGA Tour golf tournament hosted by Tiger Woods. Takes place right here at the Riviera Country Club. Field of the world's best players are going to be competing not only for their share of a $20 million prize purse, but also to become the next Genesis Invitational champion, which means they're a part of history. The tournament here in LA and at Riviera, it has such a deep history. Almost 100 years of tournament golf here in LA, and it's really proud for us to be able to help usher that tradition into the next era.
Golf is all angles. So, you know, this is a slope at a certain percentage. It's gonna break a certain amount from this distance.
I'm hearing competition.
Yes.
Person who can make it in from here wins $1 million.
Don't count on me right now.
All right, go first.
All right, I'll go first.
So I'm gonna aim for there.
Yeah.
Here we go.
And now when you pick your line, you gotta try to imagine the speed. So it's kind of
fast.
It's fast.
So don't hit it hard. Okay, ready? Here we go.
All right. Whoa.
High five.
Aside from the golf action inside the ropes, which again is unparalleled, there's so much to do outside of the ropes, whether it's with our fan activation areas. We have so many public lounges where fans can eat and drink and take in the golf. We also have upgraded hospitality that's shared available in the back lot in Bluffs. It's available right now.
It's a lot of fun. You know, you're out here for 5 hours with your friends. You can listen to music. You can do whatever it is you want to do. So, you know, it's truly just a blast and it's a lot of fun. The Sifford exemption is it's an exemption that all minorities shoot to get. You know, growing up, this is something that you can only dream of, and having an opportunity to play in his honor is just truly a blessing. And to think that I met him when I was 9 years old, honestly didn't really, you know, just being a kid, I didn't have any idea who I was talking to at the time, but you know, to see it come full circle 15, 16 years later and being able to play in his honor is truly a blessing.
The greats in our game have won this. I grew up as a kid watching this event. This event was always so iconic growing up, and it's amazing how, you know, players like myself come full circle, and now we're out here on a yearly basis and playing and kind of able to be a part of it. So again, for me, it's just an awesome experience.
And we're gonna keep you in the swing of all things Valentine's Day in just a minute. LA Unscripted from J'adore Le Fleur. We'll be right back. Oh, I love this place. Welcome back to LA Unscripted from the gorgeous JLF Flower Shop in the heart of Studio City. I'm Dana Devin, and we are helping to get you in the Valentine's Day mood. And if flowers aren't your thing, how about some whiskey? Here's a Dana Dare I was thirsty for.
Tasting whiskey is different than drinking whiskey, and we all drink socially, but there's a mindful component to tasting. This is Bobby from Blind Barrels. We're massive fans of KTLA's Unscripted. Dana, we dare you to go on a whiskey journey with us and a blind whiskey tasting experience with Blind Barrels.
You guys know I like a good cocktail every once in a while. And my favorite part about this show is going to some of the coolest bars and restaurants in LA. But this time, we brought the bar to LA Unscripted.
These aren't things that you can get at Total Wine or Bevmo or any local liquor store. These are all small American craft whiskey distillers. There's 3,000 in the country. These are small town farmers that are mashing, milling, distilling everything that they make with love.
This is our Blind Barrels quarterly shipment.
And this is what comes to your house.
So if someone goes to blindbarrels.com and they sign up for a quarterly or an annual, on the 15th of March, June, September, and December, you're gonna get a box of 4 samples that are from different distilleries. Every lineup is different. We don't repeat different brands and different distillers.
But what we've got is 4 samples that we'll be tasting through here with LA Unscripted.
Got it.
So A, B, C, and D.
And we're gonna smell it?
So then, yeah, we're gonna smell it.
I love that they have this kind of guide to where it's got all these different cues. And so like, as you look, you can kind of see like, okay, does it Does it have like a woody scent to it? Does it have like a tobacco scent to it? Which I do kind of feel like it does. That's unlike anything I've ever tasted before.
If you like one of these samples and you want to get a full bottle, you can get it for the same price as if you were at the distillery.
So what we have here is the Cole Keegan American Single Malt Whiskey.
Okay.
This comes out of Santa Fe, New Mexico, Santa Fe Spirits.
And the thing I love about this is because it's a small distillery, unless people in LA or in California tried this, they wouldn't know about this distillery.
What we've got is a bourbon from Black Button Distillery out of Rochester, New York. So this is from MGP Bourbon, or MGP Distillery in Lawrenceburg, Indiana. So we purchased this cask from Mammoth Distillery. They are out of Michigan.
This might be one of my favorites.
Oh, I'm so glad.
This is the perfect gift for a whiskey lover. I don't think you need to be an expert. You could be a novice.
I see here your QR code.
So when you are tasting the whiskey and then when you're ready to reveal, you scan this QR code and it'll take you to our website. And there's envelopes that will give you all the information about the whiskey. And you can also buy the bottles if you're a subscriber.
We actually set up a special code, Unscripted, and this is the first time we've actually offered this. If you sign up for a quarterly or an annual, we will send you a free box, which in and of itself is a tremendous value. We've never offered that.
Cheers, you guys. Cheers to Blind Barrels, and it's at blindbarrels.com. And make sure you use Unscripted as your code. Cheers! Yay! You know you can't go wrong with a tasting kit. And if you're looking for something that's out of the box, the flower box, well, you and your date will certainly flip out over this. It never fails to amaze me. We find the coolest stuff on the show. This one's so amazing. Circus School right here in Hollywood. Come with me, I'm so excited.
Circus School is a recreational circus facility located in the heart of Hollywood, where if you've got a fantasy of running away with the circus, you can come here and do it 7 days a week.
Give me all your money.
The thing about it is that in circus, traditionally, it was people with different skills and abilities. And the beauty of the circus was that you found where you were great and where you excelled, and then they amplified that. We do that same kind of thing here.
Oh my God! Oh! That is so fun!
Cirque School's founder, Aloysia Gavray, came from Cirque du Soleil. She started training in the circus when she was a little girl in San Francisco with the Pickle Family Circus. And when she came here, she wanted to bring circus to the general public. So her whole philosophy and what all of us coaches live by is that this is for anybody with any body. Bend this knee, and look, it's called Beauty on the Bow, because you look like a beauty.
On the bow.
You look like a beauty on the bow of a ship.
Wait, what's the word? I'm king of the world!
You are Rose.
Let's go.
Circus, when taught properly, is all core-based and about using your body to its most efficient capacity. It's your own skill, your own talent, your own drive, your own ambition. So when you achieve something, yeah, sure, you're working out the body, but you're also, I think, empowering yourself because you did that. You did that work, and whatever level you did it was amazing and successful.
I need a candlestick!
For our 101 classes, which are open to anybody in the public, and then we get you on basic skills. So for the aerial classes, that'll be on aerial silks or static trapeze. We also do contortion. We have kids classes. The contortion class is taught by a Cirque du Soleil professional contortionist. Our acrobatics classes are taught by professional dancers and acrobats.
That's my own creation.
That's called the Dana. So we have a great discount code specifically for Unscripted viewers. If you go to the Cirque School website at circschool.com, sign up for a class and use the coupon code Unscripted, you'll get 50% off your first class, which is amazing because you could bring a date, you could bring a best friend, you could bring your mother who wants something more exciting in life.
I feel like I've come pretty far in this. Do you guys have a cannon that you can shoot me out of? Like,
no, absolutely not.
Is there more we can do?
Nowhere in LA can you get this little guy right here, the Dom Perignon Champagne Truffle.
We're known specifically for our champagne truffles. Only truffle in the world made with Dom Perignon. And the reason it's called a truffle is, and I'm sure you'll see it, it's actually shaped almost like a mushroom. That's where the term truffle came from. But a truffle is going to be a chocolate with a ganache inside. Teuscher is a 90-year-old Swiss chocolate company with 15 stores in the world. Toysher has been in Beverly Hills for 40 years now. My wife and I took it over 4 years ago. It was really my wife's doing. My wife, when she found out that Toysher after 36 years was closing, was so sad. She was despondent. And she looked over at me and she said, "Sweetie, this is a terrible day." I said, "I know, it's awful." And she said, "You love me, don't you?" I said, "I do." She said, "Will you buy me a chocolate shop?" So I bought her a chocolate shop. And then she married me. So it's a love story. We're actually a Swiss company. Everything is made in Zurich, flown over fresh every week, using ingredients. The milk comes from just Swiss dairy cows. Happy cows that spend their days eating grass and looking at waterfalls through rainbows. I mean, they're just happy and they produce beautiful milk. When you step into here, you're kind of transported maybe to the middle of Switzerland. They say that the same endorphins that are released when you eat chocolate are matched by what happens when you're in love. And I feel like that's the case with Toysher chocolate. It's just pure love.
Okay, that is all the time we have for tonight. Thank you so much for joining us, and thank you to our beautiful ladies here at JLF Flowers. They're basically part of the LAU family now. We'll see you guys next time. Good night. Mwah.